Welcome back to another stream with me, Mr. J, from the Mr. J Show. Hello, Sissy. It has been a weird week. Just say that. It is not every day that... Hi, Alice. It is not every day where you wake up and you wake up to pictures of your very young niece impaled by a piece of glass. I was having, I'm not gonna lie, I've been having a rough couple days. She's 8 years old, and just, thinking about her in that situation, I needed a day to kind of compose myself. Stop scratching my couch. Hello, Noelle. Yeah, she's doing well. She is quite the fighter. Day 3 post-op, she's sitting up in a chair. I don't know if you can see that. She's a fighter. They took, a bunch of the stuff off today, and hello, Wayne. Yeah, it's I don't know, man. It's one of those things where just, I don't know. I don't want to think about it. She could have, lost her life, and I've been thinking a lot about that, because I mean, if that glass would have went in at a different angle, or a little bit harder force or anything, she very easily could have bled out, and that's a really scary thing. But she's doing good. She's a fighter. She's up and at 'em. They took her off of the morphine, and she's getting her she's taking oral pain management, so yeah, it's people on Patreon saw, I didn't show them the gruesome pictures that I had, but it's far enough away that you can see when she was anywho. Like that. I like to move, like to move. I like to move, like to move. Hell yeah, hey DJ, bring that back. Like, do Cost and Mayer just hang out with Scott all the time? They're just like BFFs. 'Cause I can hear your heart beating. When the most wonderful time of year is around the corner. soon. So they're hinting at a... Thank you, Wayne. So they're hinting at a Christmas album or a Christmas song. That's funny. More like Scott hangs out with them all the time. Did you hear the guy in the audience? He goes, "It's really all their voices. There's no instruments." Greatest hits. Can't Sleep Love. Sing. Misbehavin'. Evergreen. Rose Gold. MP. Greatest Christmas hits. Evergreen. What's the one that they sing about Jesus? Thank you, Wayne. Yeah, there's a bunch. Mary, Did You Know? Shut up, I want to hear them, not your screams. Thank you, Sissy. She's doing well. She's 3 days post-op, and she's off of IV morphine and taking oral pain management. And my sister sent me a picture of her sitting up in a chair, so she's out of bed. So she's a fighter. She's doing well. She's out of the woods, thank goodness. Did you hear Matt? Jeez. Bet I didn't know what.
Stayed in bed all morning just to pass the time. There's something wrong here, there can be no denying. One of us is changing, or maybe we just stopped trying.
Why is she only internet famous? Like, why isn't she, like, famous? Mind-boggling.
And it's too late, baby.
Hey, my favorite little gardener. How are you?
Now it's too late, though we really did try to make it. Something inside has died, and I can't hide it, I just can't fake it.
Penaholic from Louisiana.
Used to be so easy living here with you. You were light and breezy, and I knew
like
just
that.
what to do. Now you look so unhappy, and I feel like
Ooh, that beat underneath is clean.
a fool. And it's too late, baby. Now it's too late. Though we really did.
I don't like it's super hot and like really what's it called? Humid. It's very, very humid today.
Try to make it. Something inside has died, and I can't hide it. I just can't fake it.
So even after opening for Maroon 5, she really didn't get noticed? Like, that's crap, because she's one of my like top 5 favorite female singers. Like, she's that high up there. Like her freestyles and stuff with just the acoustic guitar, like it's crazy. That makes me a little sad now that I know that she had all this exposure and didn't blow up. That's crazy. $112? $108? I don't really go outside, so yeah, it's like 89, but it's like super humid. It says the humidity is making it feel hotter than it is. So although it's only like 89, due to 65% humidity, it feels like 98. So it's only 89, but it feels like it's 98 because it's 65% humidity. Oh yeah, without a doubt. I love her voice.
There'll be good times again for me and you, but we just can't stay together, don't you feel it? So still I'm glad for what we had and how I once loved.
Oh wait, yeah, it says that tomorrow it's gonna be 102, Tuesday 104, Wednesday 106, Thursday 102, and then it's gonna drop down to like 87. But then it looks like the next week's gonna be in the 90s again. What's going on? Shouldn't it start to be fall soon?
But it's too late, baby.
Like, it's almost September, isn't it? Yeah, it's almost September.
Now it's too late, though we really did try to make it. Something inside has died, and I can't.
I'm not sure if I have. I'm pretty sure I have. This sounds familiar. Probably Alice requested it. Probably, I think.
I just can't fake it. It's too late,
Yeah, I think Alice requested it a few weeks back.
baby. It's too late now, darling.
she's got one. She like I struggle to find the word for her how her voice makes me feel. All I can say is that her voice is sensual, if that makes sense. It's just it makes you the what I want to say. I just don't want to say because it's a little dirty, and you guys know I'm a little conservative when it comes to certain things. Um, just things I don't think are proper to say. Uh, so like since I'm Catholic, I don't like I don't like openly I don't like openly talking about what happens in the bedroom. For me anyways, it's one of those things that uh and I don't know why I'm such a prude when it comes to that stuff. It's just I don't know, just in my opinion some things you just don't talk about. Just, it's like that. Like the like the there's this little Hispanic girl who works at the gas station up here, and she knows that I'm so like weirded out about talking about stuff like that she always says something in Spanish to me to make me blush. She does it on purpose because she knows I like, yeah, like it's funny. She'll say something to me, and I'll like my cheeks will start getting real hot, and she just laughs and laughs and laughs, and I'm like, you can't do that because I can't control the blushing. It's just it's just something I'm not comfortable, with it. She thinks it's hilarious as hell. Sorry, children, but she thinks it's hilarious. Every time I go in there, making because she's pretty, and I know that she's flirting with me, and I think that's what makes my cheeks red. Is I understand she's flirting with me, but I don't really Debs. I don't really reciprocate it back. Brunette. I don't really reciprocate it back because, well, you guys know my personality or lack thereof. So, like, I'm awkward. But the thing is yeah, but I don't reciprocate it back because uh for the most part I'm alone, but I don't get lonely. Does that make sense? My sister says that's the only real thing that she thinks is broken in my head, is that because the human experience is wanting uh uh she says the human experience is all about wanting someone special in your life, right? And that part of my brain's not there. I don't. Would it be nice to have a girlfriend? Sure. But um I've been I've been single for like 13 years. And I'm doing just fine. You know? Oh, people. No, the thing is, so I got checked out. Like these two girls my age, uh, were in the gas station another day. It was really hot, so they're wearing, short skirts, and one of them had a bunch of tattoos, and I walk in and I have a ridiculous amount of tattoos, and so they were in my way, so I said, "Excuse me, darling," and they're like, "Oh," and they're like, "Cool tattoos," and I'm like, "Oh, thanks," and then they're like, "We're going to the lake. Do you want to come with us?" And I was like, "No," and I just walked away. And they kind of looked at me like, "Did that just happen?" And so then I was sitting in my car putting my stuff in the console, and they come out. They see me sitting in the BMW with like really heavy music pumping out of it, and they give me another look, and they go, and she was telling me to like turn it down, so I turned it down, and she was like, "Really, you can come with us, you can follow us," and I was just like, no thank you. I just want to go home. And they looked at each other again like, "What is happening?" They were like, really, they're like, what is happening? Like, and I agree, because I told my brother about it, and he's like, "Are you stupid?" I'm like, "No, I have Asperger's." I, like, my brother's like, "You're telling me two of them?" I'm like, "Yeah, two of them." And he goes, and you didn't go? I'm like, "No, man, I had other stuff I wanted to do, hang out with these two females." Um, I just didn't. I just didn't have any interest in it. Well, yeah, two young ladies. They're not used to hearing no. Like, they were very, very pretty. Um, and they look like they took care of their bodies, because they are my age, and most women around here my age are a little on the heavy side. I don't want to be rude, but yeah. So yeah, hi Lynn. So yeah, they were very, very pretty, very, very skinny. They had short skirts on. They took care of themselves. But I wanted to beta test Mortal Kombat 1 because I only have it until tomorrow afternoon. That's the reason why. You want me to be honest? The big reason, it's like, and I think they are just like, we're just a little perplexed because, like Alice said, they're not used. They're very, very, very pretty, and they're probably used to being able to hit on a guy and a guy be reciprocate it back. And it's not that I was like rude to them. It's just, you guys know how I talk. I was just very monotone, like, "No thank you, I have other stuff I have to do," with a blank face, my resting bitch face. "Sorry, children, sorry, this is just my face. I don't have a lot of facial expression. I think they were perplexed by, yes, that I said no twice to them, but they were also perplexed at just my flat affect, if that makes sense. I don't know, man. Well, I think she did Carole King justice, in my opinion. But no, they were nice young ladies. I hope they didn't think I was being rude. I really hope they don't think I was being rude. Because I have told you, I do rub people the wrong way sometimes because they don't understand how my brain works. So.
This summer.
Shut up. I mean, like here's my opinion on it, right? Do I want a family and a significant other? Sure. But here's how I look at it. I'm a dude, right? Dudes can make babies all the way up to their like 50s and 60s even. Females, not so much. You know what? A woman's egg count starts dying after she's like 35 or something. So I'm not exactly in a hurry to do that. Whereas females my age are like either have a bunch of kids or they're like really eager to want to have children because their clock is running out. Sorry, I'm really weird about talking about things like this. You guys know that. But what I'm saying is I'm a dude, so I have time. The you know the little swimmers are like good in guys till like '50s or something.
Love LUV.
What, Wayne? What is this? Is glam rock? Holy crap! Thank you, Sissy.
I always saw you just before the dawn, when all the other kids are just dragging along. I couldn't believe the way it seemed to be.
Oh man, and it's like punk rock took roots from this too. I love the punk rock, like, oh man.
Remembering the things that you just said to me. I'm back, you know I can't be wasting time, cause I got to have my fun. I gotta get some fun. I got to keep on moving. Can't stop till it's all done. Ain't never done. Well, listen, when I tell you got no time for fits, cause I just got to make it, can't afford to miss.
Yeah, it's it is kind of priorities, right? You know, there are other things that I want to do. You know what I mean? You know, I have my show, obviously, that, you know, since I've been feeling a little bit better, I gotta be taking those pills for another month and a half, but, you know, I want to grow the show, you know, I want to do fun things like get to beta test a game that's not coming out for another month early for a weekend, you know, like I think I understand what you're saying, Wayne. What do you mean dealing with young children? Like, you mean like as I get older, I'll get grumpier at them when they do annoying stuff?
And there's one reason I'm telling you this.
Wayne always makes me like think about stuff.
I feel bad, and I'm looking for a kiss. Well, won't you tell me why those kids are moving so slow? Is it that they just don't have a place to go? When the day starts breaking, the sun is gonna shine. It's hard to sleep if I've been crying. And all the old ladies, they're all on their way to church. You go to church, oh baby, will I be a lonely boy?
Oh, well, I'm not gonna wait until I'm 50 or 60. If I'm still like alone in 30 years, if I even make it to 60, yo, kids love me. Why? Because I can do magic tricks. Kids love me because I'm into a lot of goofy shit. Sorry, children. You know, you do some magic for a kid. You teach them how to play video games. Like, I think I do pretty good. I've always been told by my siblings that I would be a good dad, just because of how I structure everything in my life and all of the weird little hobbies I have, and because I'm a helicopter uncle when it comes to my nieces.
I keep on searching. Well, listen when I tell you, got no time for
43, single with a 6-year-old active boy. Single and ready to mingle. No, learning magic is just something, in the video games, it's just something that, you know, I can share with, like, that I do, and I do share with my nieces. But they say I'm a little helicoptery. They say I'm always afraid they're gonna get hurt. You know what I mean? Faux media, are you flirting with me? I think Foe's flirting with me.
I'm telling you this, I feel bad, I'm looking for a kiss.
This is so good.
For the real hot kiss. Come on, kiss me.
So my siblings have said that when I have a kid that they will be very, very spoiled and be very, very, I'll be a strict dad, but I will spoil my children. Like, I will expect them to go to church, get good grades in school, and then they can do whatever they want, right? But if they don't do those things, they start failing classes. Oh, and that they use protection when teenagers do what teenagers do, because you pop out a baby, at a young age, like, that's just, I don't want to say it's wrong. I'll just say that that puts you in a really tough situation to grow yourself in the future. Yeah, my kids will probably be type A personality because of the way I raised them.
You think it's bad, but you know it's true. So why won't you just look here, baby? And I'm looking for a kiss.
But type A personalities can, they're a double-edged sword, because when you're a type A personality, you're successful if you can find healthy ways to use your compulsions. And I will try to instill in them a very structured, easy life. For, I don't know. It's hard to explain. It makes sense in my head.
When everyone's going to your house, they'll shoot up in your room.
If it's anything like what you've done with Apollo, Mr. J, you're toast. What have I done to Apollo? He lives like a king. Look at him on that couch. All he does is eat and sleep. He has the best of both worlds.
Most of them are beautiful, but so obsessed with gloom.
Yo, all I have to do is feed him, let him sleep. When he wakes up, throw the dang thing. But they're both asleep. They're like hibernating.
I ain't gonna be here when they all get home. They're always looking at me, they won't leave me alone. I didn't come here looking for no fix. I know I've been howling on streets all night long, baby.
Yeah, when I got the couch, I was like, make yourself at home. Jeez. So when I first got the sofa, for the first week, I was like, okay, I'm not gonna let him up on the couch, because I think it's unsanitary to have him on the couch, and if I'm laying on the couch, like, it's, anywho, but yeah, after a week, I broke, and I just let him up there, because he wouldn't stop bugging me. So I was like, fine, you can have that half, I'll have this half.
Just looking for a kiss.
And Mrs. B sleeps at the end of the Chase lounge. So she's there and he's there, and I sit in the middle of that mess.
I need a fix and a kiss. I need a fix and a kiss. I need a fix and a kiss. I'm looking for a kiss. I didn't come here looking.
Yo, so hold on, I gotta add these guys on the Spotify, because this is too awesome to forget. Sorry, you guys know I do this sometimes. New York Dolls. New York Dolls. Follow.
Come on, boys!
Ooh, that's gonna be so cool to listen to in the car. Ha. Thank you, Wayne, for another banger.
Just looking for a kiss.
That's... Jeez. Look how young he is, man. Wow.
Bump and grind. If it's good for your mind, you can twist and shout. Let it all hang out, but you won't fool the children of the revolution. No, you won't fool the children of the revolution. No, no, no.
Oh, it's a mirror.
I drive a Rolls Royce, 'cause it's good for my voice, but you won't fool the children of the revolution. No, you won't fool the children of the revolution. No, you won't fool the children of the revolution.
Ja, Ringo. Oh, you hear that bass line?
Revolution. I mean? Never thought I'd be alone at 19. All these thoughts are in my head again and again. All these thoughts are running through my brain and out the door. We done insane, we done in pain. You see, things I'm going through. We done insane, we done in pain. You see, all the shit I'm going through. No, 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 no. That have not been inside. No, 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 no. I'm being alive. Whoa, 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 whoa. I am dead inside. No, no.
Oh yeah, we hit like 25K. I actually think we're at 26K almost. Yeah, so the last 3 weeks, I've had one day, the last 3 weeks, where we hit 500, 700, and 800 subs in a day. Yes, I can see you, sissy.
Now you can't find my reasons. No, you
28 or 25.8, yeah, so that's like, that means like what, 25,800?
can't find my face. We all got us in Jesus, but we can't take away my pain. Look at something more. Some take me away from alcohol. More looking for you outside. Hey, 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 oh, no, 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 no. I have nothing inside. No, 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 no. I bleed to be alive. Oh, 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 oh. I am dead inside. No, no, no.
I was featured for the third time this week on that Bibsy channel. And now I have 2 silver stars on his show.
No, I can't take it now. Only memories. I can't take it. I'm trying, but I am trying. I just want you, yeah. Oh, just be myself. I have tried to, but now I'm someone else. I'm no. So please be kind. Oh no. I'm losing my mind. Whoa. I'm really not fun.
I'm always really amazed at how good his voice is on just these little like unplugged thing where like Sebastian's just, you know, playing the guitar and Emerson's just, you know, doing percussion on like a bucket or shaking the thing, you know. Just how well his voice carries, you know, without a mic is really it stands out.
I'm really sorry. We live in an age where sex and whores are guns. We live in an age where all our bodies are flawed. We live in an age where sex and whores are guns. We live in an age. We live in an age. We live in an age where sex and whores are guns. We live in an age.
I don't know. Being type A is it's a blessing and it's a curse.
Where all our bodies are fine, we live in a day. But sex and whores, guys. Oh, no, I can't take it now. Oh, these men.
Like being type A, okay, this is 2 ways my life would have went, okay? 1, join the army just out of high school, and find productive ways to use my OCD for over a decade, right? And then when I get out, I understand that I have to place rules on myself. And so I was successful when I got out of the army. um, but it could have went a really disastrous turn if I wouldn't have joined the army and found healthy ways to consume my compulsions, right? So the other way would have just been like, I never would have been able to work a real job because of my type A personality. So I probably would have ended up in jail, and then being in jail for a long time, because in jail, you know, it's like the army. You have a set of rules that, you know, you have to follow, and you're good, you know. And so I'm just glad, you know, yeah, it's so with type A personalities, they're either very, very successful or very, very not in a good way. Holy crap, Barry was? Barry. Deb S outed you. Thank you, Wayne. I would have ended up homeless. Maybe not in jail, but homeless. Because, you know, I grew up poor. So... Hello, Christine. I grew up pretty poor. And so, like, I probably would have ended up homeless. Because I've never had any job really except for the army. Do you know what I mean?
We've enjoyed listening.
Shut up. I really haven't had any job except for the army. You know, it just fit with my personality. And it taught me discipline. I mean, if you want me to tell you the one thing that the army taught me, it was discipline. But since I'm a type A personality, I take discipline as it pertains to life to the very extreme. But I'm very successful. Like, you know, back to what we were talking about earlier about having children. Like, I have a 5-bedroom house that is just ready to be filled with children when and if I decide to. You know, I'm well off. I don't keep that a secret. And no, I'm not well off because of YouTube. But I haven't made it. Hello, Monica. Yeah, I have the ways and means to take care of a family. But see, that's one of the things is like I didn't want to have children and not have the means to take care of them, you know?
This is our last song. It's called Carolyn.
Like I want my child to have its own room, you know? Oh yeah, Gabriel's crazy. Gabriel's so good. When he hit that whistle note in the car, I about lost my mind. Thank you, wait. Dude does have two guitars strapped to him.
In life we learn to try with one intention of learning how and when we'll die, but we can't listen. I wish to God I'd known that I didn't stand.
That's crazy that he's got an acoustic and electric strapped to his chest. That's crazy.
Chance of looking back and knowing why. Oh, pain of circumstance.
Well, I mean, and it's getting even harder to be able to afford, children with, high inflation and high interest rates. We're sending $44 billion to Ukraine when all that money should be going to that Hawaiian island that started on fire and the whole thing burnt down and they didn't give them water or where was that? It was a Hawaiian island, right? Yeah, Maui. Like, everything's gone. Like, everything. It looks like it looked like the good Lord went scorched earth on Maui. It's awful. It's awful. Take care of America. Take care of your, And then I read that, there's these like greedy special interest groups and realtors like trying to buy the land where all these people are still like unaccounted for. Like there's like a thousand people missing still, and they're contacting families about, hey, do you want to sell your land? No, we don't want to sell our land. Yeah, it looks like Lahaina was just wiped off the planet. It's awful. And they had no warning. They had no water. Like they literally shut off the water. The fire trucks couldn't get water out of the hydrants. Like they were just sitting ducks. People were just diving in the ocean, waiting it out, watching as everything just. But no, yeah. Let's send $44 billion more to Ukraine. You know that because that makes sense. While the victims of Lahaina are. What I'm getting at is it's becoming harder and harder for young people to survive, you know, because of, you know, how much stuff costs. And our money hasn't been worth the paper it's been printed on since we left the gold standard. No hard assets to back up the dollar. It always amazes me when I see this guitarist over here like just switching instruments like so fluidly, like it's second nature, you know. It's amazing.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome very much. Yeah, it is fun to see new people in here. Even if they just stop in to say hi. Sorry, I'm just reading the chat. Yeah. They had no choice but to jump in the water. Yeah, but gold is... Why do you think gold's shooting through the roof right now, Wayne? Because it's tangible. It's something you can feel. Gold is... Gold throughout all of history has had monetary value.
6 months ago, I saw this band for the first time, and I thought they were a really great rock and roll band, and we started working together. And I wrote a song for them, and they did a lot of successful things in England with it, and I hope that the same thing happens to them over here. I know that you'll be a great audience for them, and I look forward to seeing you later. Anyway, now, please welcome from England.
And I'm not a good swimmer. So I likely would have perished.
Not the Who.
Like, I know just enough how to swim to not drown. Like, if I fell out of a boat, I know just barely enough to not drown and get back in the boat. But if I panic, then I start sinking, and there have been times where I've panicked when it's like dropped off and I didn't know. All of a sudden my feet couldn't touch and my head went underwater. I hadn't, prepared myself.
Kick it in the head when he reached 25. Speed jive, don't wanna stay alive when you're 25. Or when you're stealing clothes from Marks and Sparks, and Freddy's got spots from ripping off the stars from his face. Funky little boat race. The television man is crazy, saying juvenile delinquent rats. Oh man, I need TV.
I disagree, Wayne.
I wanna hear you carry the news. I wanna see you. I wanna.
People have been fighting and dying for gold for a millennia.
Talk to you, all of you. Now Lucy looks sweet 'cause she dresses like a queen, but he can kick like a mule. It's a real mean team, but we can love. Oh yes. We can love. Now my brother's back at home with his Beatles and his Stones. We never got it off on that revolution stuff. What a drag. Too many snags. I drunk a lot of wine and I'm feeling fine. I gotta raise some cats a bed. Oh, is that concrete all around? Or is it in my
Well, yeah, because you had Lahaina, and isn't like half of Canada on fire right now as we speak or something?
All of you carry the news. All the young dudes. What dudes? Carry the news. Come on, tell me all about the news. I wanna kick you. Hey, you there. All the young dudes. You with the glasses. Carry the news. Well, I want you. I want you right here. Right in the front.
He's talking to an audience member. That's pretty cool.
Hey, you're his friends. You bring him down. 'Cause I want him. I want him right where I can see him. Hey! How do you feel? I expect you to feel it really sick. Good night. All right.
It's always good to diversify. I have cash, I have stocks, and I have crypto. One of the mindsets I always have is, why put all your money in the bank where it's doing nothing? Why not put your money out and make your money work for you? So my money is always constantly making me more money, even if it's just 3% a year or whatever, right? And dollar cost averaging into things like put a certain amount into cash, a certain amount into stocks, a certain amount into, I haven't bought any bonds yet, but and then a certain dollar cost averaging into crypto as well. Just make sure you have all the bases coming, because Michael Burry, he says that he bet 170 million that against the S&P 500, and that it's he took what we call in the business, he shorted the S&P 500, which means he thinks that it's going to tank. And Michael Burry predicted the housing crash. He predicted it was going to happen. That's how he got famous. They made a movie after him called The Big Short. It was because he got very, very rich. And he got very, very rich when he predicted the last the housing market crash. There you go. That's what I couldn't find it. He got very, very famous and very, very rich when he predicted the housing market failure, and he's putting his money where his mouth is again and betting like $170 million that the stuff, that everything's gonna go in the toilet. I don't think I saw like exactly what position he put in. I think he kept his position private, but it's very, very low, like apocalyptic low. And if he's right that the S&P 500 is gonna tank, he'll be known as the guy who predicted 2 market crashes, and he'll be obscenely rich, like an obscene amount of yeah. I searched the internet for like a whole day trying to figure out what his short position was, because I wanted to know how apocalyptic it was going to get, but he kept his short position private, just that he had put in a short position against everything. And he, if I could figure out, I searched for like a day to see what he actually, we call it what position he shorted. So what number, how, like, it's all being kept rather hush hush, and that's for a reason, because if he puts that out publicly, then people are always going to look at that number, and anytime there's a little dip, people are going to start panicking, like, oh my gosh, is it happening? Is it going to go to this number? Is it the beginning of the end? So I wouldn't be surprised if that's the reason why to...
Ta. Thank you so much. Mike Garson on keyboards. Welcome to the Montreux Jazz Festival, Mike. Everybody here is so excited. We were given a wonderful dinner from Claude Nobbs last night. Just superb, of course. And he played everybody a lot of the highlights of this festival over the years. And everybody's so nervous. And so happy to be here. I'm not nervous at all, of course, because I've walked among you. They're not nervous, are they? Good to see you. This, okay, where should we go? Where are we going? We're going quite old. All right, let's go quite. Song I wrote for Clint Eastwood.
How is he making that sound? He's got to have a pedal down here. There's no reason why that should be making that guitar should be making that sound unless there's a pedal to bend the pitch. I've been learning the Russian alphabet this week, and it is going well. That's kind of how I learn all the languages I know how to speak. And so, like, the first thing I always do is I learn the alphabet and learn the sound each character makes. In Russian there's 33 characters, and so I memorize what each sound makes, which makes me able to read and speak the language, but then I have to learn individual words. This is like, this song's got me like grooving in my chair, bro. I can't find it. I think you say thank you in Indonesian, mantap. Mantap. I was trying to look for it in the comments section, but I couldn't find it. Mantap. Oh yeah, Bowie. You can never go wrong with Bowie. Never. Like I put him up there as like I put him almost as high, no, probably higher than The Cure. You can never go wrong with Bowie. I can't see that. Dang it. Terima kasih. Terima kasih. Yeah, see, I'm actually using my readers now that they don't give me motion sickness. Yeah, I was trying to read what MP said, and I just couldn't get it to focus, and I whipped my readers out. I'm so confused right now. I'm not seeing something. Okay, it's back here. I was like, I'm hearing a synthesizer and I can't see it. It's right here. There's so many people and so much going on that he's back here in the back corner. I was like hearing these like synths and they were going back and forth to the guitars, and I'm like, well, that doesn't make sense. He's way over here. Oh, now they're showing him. Well, they showed his hand. Yo, that's crazy good.
Thank you. Welcome to the Montreux Jazz Festival, Sterling Campbell. I just love saying that. I used to pass this, not this auditorium, but, you know, like the casino, every year, you know, and Montreux Jazz Festival. And we're doing it. It's so cool. Oh, you are nice and quiet. You can, that's lovely. If during the course of the show you have any questions about anything, feel free to ask. We can, you know, maybe Okay, we can book a table for dinner afterwards and we can talk this out.
Yo, he's got so much charisma. Like, he knows that he is the man. Like, you know what I mean? He's like, he's got so many decades of just banger after banger after banger that, you know, he's proven himself to the world. All right, good night, sissy. We're all caught up, so requests are open. I'm gonna take a quick smoke break. There, I'll leave you guys some music.
Yeah.
Tell me, am I
did refresh.
crazy? Tell me, have I lost my mind?
Yeah.
Am I just afraid of loving? Or am I not the loving kind?
Yeah.
Kissing in the moonlight, movies on a late night, getting old. I've been there, done that, supposed to be high, better just go.
Yeah, I got it.
Somebody wake
All right,
up my
all right,
heart,
bro.
light me up, set fire to my soul, yeah. 'Cause I can do it anymore.
Yeah.
Give me that can't sleep love. Give me that can't sleep. Can't sleep love. Give me that can't sleep.
Dream about all day, the kind that keeps me up all night. Give me that
Can't sleep love.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm too picky, honey, but I'm not in the world you're in. I'm not in it for the money. I'm here looking for the real thing. Kissing in the moonlight, movies on a late night, getting old, yeah. I've been there, done that, supposed to be high, but it's just gone. Somebody wake up my heart, light me up, set fire to my soul, yeah. 'Cause I can do it anymore. No. Give me that can't sleep love. Give me that can't sleep. I want that can't sleep love.
dream about all day. Can't sleep, love.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm tired of dreaming of no one.
I'm
I
tired.
need somebody next to mine.
I'm tired.
'Cause I'm trying to give it to someone.
To someone
Because I can't do it anymore. No.
give me that can't sleep, love. Can't sleep. I want that can't sleep, love. Dream about all day. Keeps me up all night. Can't sleep, love.
Yeah. Yeah.
Tell me, am I going crazy? Tell me, have I lost my mind?
Yeah.
Am I just afraid of lovely kind.
Yeah.
Kissing in the moonlight, movies on a late night, getting old. I've been there, done that, supposed to be high, better just go.
Yeah.
Somebody wake up my heart, light me up, set fire to my soul, yeah.
I have to let this dummy out. Go outside.
Cause I can do it anymore.
Yeah.
Give me that can't sleep love. Give me that can't sleep. Can't sleep love. Give me that can't sleep.
Dream about all day, the kind that keeps me up all night. Give me that
Can't sleep love.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm too picky, honey. But I'm not in the world you're in. I'm not in it for the money. I'm here looking for the real thing. Kissing in the moonlight, movies on a late night, getting old, yeah. I've been there, done that, supposed to be high, but it's just gone. Somebody wake up my heart, let me up, set fire to my soul, yeah. Cause I can't do it anymore, no.
Give me that can't sleep love. Give me that can't sleep. I want that can't sleep love. Dream about all day. Can't sleep love.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm tired of dreaming of no one.
I'm
I
tired.
need somebody next to mine.
I'm tired.
Cause I'm trying to give it to someone.
To someone
Because I can't do it anymore. No.
give me that can't sleep love. Can't sleep.
25,818. Thank you, Wayne. No, I did not eat. Oh yeah, he's a big oaf. Mrs. B is eating. Yeah, and you know, once you see the bear, you can't unsee it. Like if she's laying there on her side, on the right side, like I couldn't see it for the longest time, and then MP like told me where to like pause it in the video that one day, and I was like, I circled it and like reposted it. I was like, there is a bear there. And so yeah, it's Baby Tonics.
There's a girl I know. She's the one I dream of.
Sorry, I gotta take that dumb pill. Sorry, the Carafake, I have to like let it dissolve in the water in my mouth. You can't swallow it. Yeah, body art. A whole bear.
Looks into my eyes, takes me to the cloud above. Whoa, whoa, I lose control, can't seem to get enough. Whoa,
I don't know if I've even seen this before.
now wait from dreaming. Tell me, is this really love? Whoa, whoa, tell me, how will I know? How will I know? Yeah, how will I know? How will I know? How will I know if she really loves me? I say a prayer with every
Well, see, that's why I say, yeah, I like on my playlist I have like over 300 like reactions, right? But if I got all the ones from the streams, it'd be like 500.
heartbeat. She'll fall in love whenever we meet. Yeah, she's not as strong. Why do I feel weak if she loves me? If she loves me.
I've been seeing a lot of like new reactors popping up, like just getting, I don't know if they're getting into pentatonics like I did, like, you know, actually committing to them, or if they're just doing like one song because it gets a lot of views or it gets a lot of subs or whatever. But I've been seeing a lot of like newer reactors, like where it says like I don't watch the reactions, but it shows up in my feed, and it'll say like 2 days ago they reacted to something that I reacted to like 8 months ago. So like they're gaining momentum again, or not that they ever lost it, but they're in a really hot spot right now, and a lot of reactors are noticing that, you know, it's gonna get them subs. But it depends, because like I got a lot of subs from the Pentaholics because I committed and I continued to keep, you know, pumping out reactions from them. And just like all my other, you know, international artists, I don't just do one artist and then like take the views from it and then move on. That's why I have this stupid list of all the dumb, because I can't remember. I have a list of all of the different artists that I cover, because what I'll do usually, yeah, so when I first started doing pentatonics reactions, I actually got I remember this because I thought it was such a strange comment from a pentatonics fan. I remember this comment even though it was so long ago. I had only done like maybe 15 reactions, but that was like 10 reactions like one day and 10 reactions the next day, so like 20. Someone actually commented that they think it's obnoxious that I'm trying to get through their entire catalog in a week, and I was like, I gotta show my fans that I'm committed to this. So yeah, there was some, I was doing 10 PTX videos a day, and that's kind of how I am with all my other ones, you know. I haven't reacted to Home Free in a hot minute, just because there's other stuff coming out. But you guys know that, like, I don't just have 2 or 3 PTX. I don't have just 2 or 3, home free. I don't just have 2 or 3 Dimash. I don't just have 2 or 3 Shaman. I don't have just 2 or 3 Putri Ariani. I don't have just 2 or 3. Like, when I choose to have a artist featured on my show, I commit to, because what's gonna happen if all the Penaholics like flood a channel, right? They do 2 or 3, right? And then they don't do them anymore. Well, then, in my opinion, they're gonna lose subs. So I have to keep all of the people, because people sub to my channel for specific reasons. Like, I have my Russian audience, I have my Indonesian audience, I have my US audience, my Brazilian audience, and so, when I get an influx of subs, because I go a little more international, like another international artist, to show my gratitude for their support, I continue to show gratitude for their support. I make a note in my head that I have to keep keep the different demographics happy, if you will, for lack of a better term, by just being consistent,
If she loves me, if she loves me not, oh, how will I?
Yeah, Brazil's been showing up in a very big way, since doing Gabriel Enrique, and I know I'm saying that wrong, but it's not that I don't care, it's just someone tried to explain to me how to say it in a very rude manner, and so I didn't really understand what they were saying.
How will I know?
Like, how many times did I just refer to each one of these guys as the bass, or the tenor, or the beatboxer, or the girl, or, it takes time for me to learn all this stuff,
Hey, here we go. How will I know? He's thinking of me. I try to fall, but I'm too shy. I can't speak. Falling in love, it's so bittersweet. Yeah, this love is wrong. Why do I feel weak? How will I know?
R.I.P. Yeah. Complaining about too many PTX reactions tells me they were a fan of one of the other acapella groups and were mad that you were doing their Yeah, that's kind of what I figured. It was like, I'm just gonna say it. It was probably one of the voice players. Dude, I always have to rag on them every stream, don't I? They're just, man, they're a feisty bunch. I'm weird about new PTX reactors. I don't sub right away. If they are still doing it in 3 or 4 months, then I do. Yeah. Because chances are they'll move on to whatever is popular.
In the deserts of
Sudan and the gardens.
Well, yeah, feisty because, like, I want to say entitled because it's like no matter what you do, like, they're going to have something to complain about, you know? And I even, like, did one, like, last month when I decided to give them another chance. And I reacted to a song, and I was like, yo, this is really good. And they were like, you don't even know their names. And I'm like, Jesus, already? Are you guys seriously complaining again? Like, already? I've given you guys like 15 chances, and all you do is complain. Like, get out of here with that nonsense. Go take your sub somewhere else.
Of Japan, from Milan to Yucatan.
Yo, Angelina Jordan's new EP is just, oh, gee, it's so good. I listen to Love Don't Let Me Go at least once a day. It's so good. It's so good. And I think I said in the comments the other day that that Diamonds is starting to really grow on me. I know Diamond is like the main favorite people were saying in the comments. Mine was Love Don't Let Me Go, but Diamond is starting to grow on me. I will say that. Also, a song that doesn't really get talked about much is Bubs. Bubs, yo. Knowing, you know, the backstory of, you know, Bubs having Bubs had cancer, if I'm not mistaken, right? Knowing the story behind Bubs and then listening to the song is a lot different than just listening to the song, because knowing that Bubs didn't die of old age, he died of a sickness at a young age, like, and the way Scott sings about it's a really hard song to listen to when you actually know what the context of the song. It's a really hard song to listen to. Like, it's heart-wrenching. It's so sad, you know. I don't even know how I know that. Did one of you tell me that? Did Alice, did you tell me that? How did I know that Bubba had cancer? You had
Every
to.
woman, every man. Hit me with your rhythm stick. Hit me.
Oh yeah, I bet that was a tough one to even, you know, perform. Like, you guys know how I get when I talk about my mother, so I'll be short. But if I had a song, that would be a hard one to do.
Tada, ich liebe dich. Hit me. Hit me with your rhythm stick. Hit me slowly. Hit me quick. Hit me. Hit me.
This is so cool.
In the wilds of Borneo.
Ooh, wow. Did you hear that low?
And the vineyards of Bordeaux. Eskimo, Arapaho, move their body to and fro. Hit me with your rhythm stick. Hit me. Das ist gut, say, fantastic. Hit me. Hit me with your rhythm stick. It's nice to be lunatic. Hit me, hit me, hit me.
No, Brazilian people are have been very, 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 very kind. Yeah. Yeah, Wayne, she's man. She is something else, man. I'll give you that.
Hit me, hit me, hit.
Dude has two. Yo, he's playing both of them.
In the dock of Tiger Bay, on the road to Mandalay, from Bombay to Santa Fe, o'er the hills.
Like one group of people I do feel really bad that I have let down in the past is the Home Fries. Which I really need to get back on the home free train because well, I really love all the guys, you know, my boy Chance and Austin and it's been a hot minute since I hold on, he's gotta go outside. Go out, because he is 8. Go outside.
Far away. Hit me with your rhythm stick. Hit me, hit
His follow-up to Sex, Drugs, and Rock and Roll.
me. Says she won't. He says sneak. Hit me, hit me,
It's really, really good. Wayne.
hit me with your rhythm.
Yeah, some voice players. Not all, but most. A little toxic.
Rhythm stick, 2 fat persons, click, click, click. Hit me, hit me, hit me. Hit me, hit me, hit me. Hit me, hit me, hit me. Hit me, hit me, hit me, hit me.
Yo, that was so good. Thank you, Wayne. That was good. Very, very cool. So, we don't have any more requests, but that doesn't mean we can't talk. So what do you want to talk about until we have another request? Or are you done looking at my big dumb head? back to what we were talking about earlier in the stream. So I do get hit on a lot, but my but my sister is afraid that I have been so off-putting to females that have hit on me in the past couple years while living where I live, that a large percentage of the population of women in this area think I'm an a-hole, only because they've only had one interaction with me where I turn them down or I'm a little awkward. Wait, what? Alright, you knew. Turning women down makes them want you more? Isn't it the opposite? Oh! He has a launch pad right here. I see what's happening. And he's got a Ableton push over here. Okay. I see what's going on. You guys know I nerd out over this. Hi, Wiwick. Sorry, Wiwick. Hello. I didn't know ladies liked being turned down. I thought it was the opposite. I guess I don't really know that much about women anyways. I love it when he does this, how he maps each one of the parts on a loop down to here on this launch pad, and then probably after he gets all of these loops going, he's got samples over here on the Ableton push, and then also using this this MIDI controller, and he sometimes uses the drum pad. So I mean, this could this could get really exciting really fast. Reverse psychology. It's not that I turn them down. It's not that I turn them down that she thinks that I'm off-putting. It's just that since this is my face, I don't show emotion or whatever, that people say I'm just really hard to read. They don't know if I'm happy, they don't know if I'm sad, they don't know if I'm mad, because I don't show it. My affect does not show what I'm feeling, like, ever, right? And so I don't know. I'm strange. Yeah, you guys know when I get mad. Yo, he's just laying out there in like 95-degree weather, just laying in the grass.
You say you love me, I say you crazy. We're nothing more than friends. You're not my lover, more like a brother. I known you since we were like 10. Yeah, don't mess it up, talking that this.
Yeah, see, now he started the percussion track over here. Okay.
Only gonna push me away, that's it. When you say you love me, that make me crazy. Here we go again. Don't
Oh, that sample is him beatboxing. Okay.
go look at me with that look in your eye. You
And then he's using the MIDI player to do the bass line. Cool.
really ain't going away without a fight.
Oh, he looped that too.
Me away, that's it. When you say you love me, that make me crazy. Here we go again. Don't go look at me with that look in your eye. You really ain't going away without a fight.
There must be a loop function he has going on over here. I can't see. So what you can't see here is there are other buttons here. There are knobs here, and there's a screen here, and then you switch back and forth between something, and so he must have it set up to loop.
You can't be reasoned with them to being polite. I've told you 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,000 times. Haven't I made it obvious? Haven't I made it clear?
Invite who to be a part of my show?
Want me to spell it out for you? F-R-I-N-D-A.
Yeah, I don't know how that works. I mean, I have an idea how it works, but unless I can see what's going on the screen, that's crazy.
Haven't I made it obvious? Haven't I made it clear? Want me to spell it out for you? F-R-I-N-D-S. F-R-I.
Look, he just picked up the drumstick. He's gonna go over to the drum pad.
E-N-D-S, that's the way that you spell friends. F-R-I-E-N-D-S, get that thing inside your head.
Man, he's even got the marshmallow trap synths or samples. My goodness.
Oh, don't go look at me with that look in your eye. You really ain't going away without a fight. You can't be reasoned without the being polite. I've told you 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,000 times. Haven't I made it obvious? Haven't I made it clear? Want me to
Bring like a lady on the show?
spell it out for you. F-R-I-N-D-S. F-R-I-N-D-S.
That's crazy. Yes, well, my sister has a very, very injured daughter right now, so not exactly the best time. And my brother is kind of like, he drives truck, so he's all over the place. Doing what thing? Stop yelling at me, man. You were the one that laid out there for so long. Don't get mad at me. freaking just just screaming at me for no reason? Yeah, I did mention that. No, dang it, that's not what I wanted to do. Yeah, sometime. You guys want to see something cool? Is this the one? Oh yeah, Ahsoka. The Ahsoka trailer came out. Alright, you guys want to see something cool? This is something I have a passion for. And the answer is yes, I can do a handful of these. Not all of them, but Under Pressure, the Riffle Fan, the Friffle to Cascade, yeah, I can do a handful of these. I can do this one. Bring him out. I can do that. Those are called L cuts. I can do that. That. I can do this one. This is a cool angle. I've never seen kickflip done at that angle before. I know what he did, but how would you catch it in a back palm? So he caught it in what's called a back palm, right? He threw it straight up, which is just physics. There is a certain way, you do handle, cards, but you can shoot a card this way. You can shoot a card up like that, but he did a toss like that, right? And if you can get enough momentum, see, it came back down to my hand, but he didn't catch it. He caught it in between. Well, he caught it in between his index finger and his pinky. So he caught it like this. Oh, and he got a deck flip in there. What is that? It looks like the worm, but backwards. So the worm looks something like this. Let's see if I can do this. I haven't done this in a very long time. This is the worm, but the way he... Let me see that again. Yep. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2. Oh, he must have. They must have just came down. So when they came into the camera, he was already in this position. So when the camera came on, he just went boom and opened it up. Okay, that makes sense. It was just so instant. I was like, I know I can do that. I don't know how he did a riffle fan like that with one hand. Because a riffle fan is done by placing by taking the card in the deck of cards in your right hand and putting the shiny part of your fingernail on the corner under here like this, and then it's called the riffle fan because as you riffle, they slide on your fingernail and they spin around in a fan because physics. But I have no idea how you do it like this. Yeah, and that fan is is what's called a Faro fan. So there's your basic like regular fan, right? But if you do a Faro, and then you do a fan, it makes it bigger like that because there are two sets of cards. So yeah, that's what that was, is a riffle or a Faro fan, much bigger than just a traditional, because a traditional thumb fan is just, it's only like this big. So yeah. See, Mr. J is not lying when he says I can do things. Oh, that's sick. I'm gonna have to try that. Ooh, a big ol' anaconda. So an anaconda is actually, I can do it. It's hard to do. So what it is it's taking a dribble, and as you're doing the dribble, your index finger is sliding down as you're dribbling the cards, right? And as you bring your hand up, you also bring your hand a little bit down. And see, the thing about the anaconda, that's slowed down. That's very, very slowed down, okay? Because it's when you actually do an anaconda, you do it like this. You do it fast, but when it's slowed down, you really get that pronounced, because what happens is as you're dribbling the cards and bringing your hand back down, the cards actually end up, instead of like a regular one where they're perpendicular, they actually, in slow motion, you can see them come completely vertical, which is like doing an anaconda in slow motion is such a beautiful thing to watch, because you can actually see the cards go vertical.
Have a squad up in this motherfucker.
I've never seen that before. That was weird. That was like all right. Good night, Wayne. Yeah, that's kind of why they call it the anaconda dribble, or just the anaconda. See, I never knew how they do that. So they have a card, right? That's something that I want to learn how to do. They do a fan. That was a crappy fan. So they do a fan, and the idea is to toss the card up and have it land in the fan, but I don't know how you would do that. One, I gotta get a good toss. I'm not getting enough. I don't know how you would catch it like that. And yes, this is what it takes to learn stuff, is unfortunately just trying it over and over until it finally happens. Oh, if y'all are like tired and hot and don't want to listen to my dumb voice anymore, then that's fine. I'll sign off. I was just sharing something with you guys that interests me as, you know, an individual, you know, one of my passions. I'm trying to see what's going on. Like, isn't like half of dang it, Canada on fire? I'm gonna try to find some news about that. Holy crap, there was a wildfire today in Spokane, Washington? What is happening? Washington State, British Columbia. British Columbia's in Canada, right?
Moderate to severe eczema. It doesn't...
Shut up. Look at this.
A wildfire emergency in Canada. An entire town is racing to evacuate right now as the flames close in.
Look at that.
Got to get everybody of Canada's Northwest Territories.
Look at that. Oh, no. Dang it.
Morning to you, Rebecca. The city is Yellowknife, the capital of Canada's North.
Look at that. Like, it's, dude, there's also, did you guys know that there's like a tropical storm that's actually going to hit California and like Nevada like tomorrow? Yeah, right. Climate change is yeah, climate change is the reason why everything's on fire, right? It's climate change. And if you don't believe it's climate change, then you're a bigot. I'm obviously being facetious. Somewhat facetious. Look, someone did a whole concert.
Our kids just started singing together. Hey. Yeah. Yeah. Rejected half is like a feeder.
Wait, what?
Can't last if love is incognito. A bit of time, that's all that I ask. You know you leave me out too long and I go back. Verbatim, I'm hot as a volcano. You wanna taste, you better be bringing one to the table. Speaking, I want your love, sweet and low, low. Set me on fire. Gotta be the man of my desire. I'm burning butterflies, returning, sick of the usual. Give me business from the pool, yeah. Bottled up with all these emotions. You know I gotta put this out to soon. My sweet, sweet love, boy. Tell me and I go crazy, yeah. Tell me and I lost my mind, yeah. In my
Interesting.
Somebody wake up, I need a stand by soul. 'Cause I can't do it anymore. Can you let me sleep, girl? Sleep, can't sleep, can't sleep. Can't sleep,
Oh, is this the dance you guys want me to learn? Can't sleep, love. Is that what you guys want me to learn? Nah, man, this is weird. I'm sorry. Not bad weird. It's just... Nah, man. I mean, it's not bad.
Oh no, I know, I don't know, I don't know why you're not on my side. Used to be on my side. Could you be on my side? Could you be on my side?
So it's side into Winter Hymnal, because they're singing the side now, but they're getting set up to. Well, who on this one? Who I can't learn all of them. Whose should I learn? Focus your camera. Learn Scots. Isn't there a video? Where's the video of them showing let's see. Yeah, I'm looking for it now.
Following the pack, followed in
Yeah.
their coats.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Following the pack, all swallowed in their coats.
1, 2, 3, 4.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh.
1.
swallowed in their coats.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh, that snap right here. That's hard. Just that part.
All swallowed in their coats.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah, that snap after the leg pat, or in between the him hitting his legs and him hitting the other person next to him's legs. That's rough.
Following the pack, all swallowed in their coats.
1, 2, 3, 4.
One.
1, 2, 3, 4.
In the pack, all swallowed in their coats.
1, 2, 3, 4.
One,
Oh, there's 3
2,
snaps.
3, 4.
Following the pack, all swallowed in their coats.
1, 2, 3, 4.
One, two.
3, 4.
Oh, why did I snap there?
One.
I just have to cross my hands. Oh yeah, there is a snap in between
One.
there. I was right.
3, 4.
One, two, three, 4.
One,
Hers
two,
is even hard. Kirsty's is even harder.
3, 4.
That one's hard too.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah, look at me learning things. I told you that this is how I do things. Or how I learn things. I just
Swallowed in their coats.
1, 2, 3, 4.
ah.
In their coats.
1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
One,
1, 2, 3, 4.
Wait.
one.
Oh, it's down
1,
and then
2,
3.
3.
It's down and back down and then a 3.
All swallowed in their coats.
1, 2, 3, 4.
One, two, three.
4.
All swallowed in their coats.
1, 2, 3, 4.
One, two, three.
That's pretty good. They couldn't make they had to make Scott's easiest because he can't even remember the lyrics that he wrote. That's funny. That's funny. All right, well, you guys have a good night. Have a safe week. Hopefully tomorrow I'll be able to get the stream out of jail by a proper time so Alice can do her thing. But yeah, thanks for stopping by. Next week is stream 30. 30 weeks of streaming. Holy moly. Anywho, I love you all so much. I'll keep you all updated on what's going on with my niece. And I'm going to go drink some brown water. Anywho, don't forget to smash the sub button or the like button or the Patreon button. Everybody in here are patrons anyways, so it doesn't really matter that I'm saying this, but it is really good to see like new faces and, you know, real new names and new. It's always crazy when like someone else pops in and they're like blah blah blah, I'm from this country. I'm just like, holy moly. But anyways, have a good night. I love you all. Let me know when you hear all this stuff. All right. Okay, bye.